Hello Vietmaxim family and welcome back to my channel. Make my day by smash that like button. Alright Vietmaxim family, let's take a quick look at Shiba. Yesterday when we looked at Shiba just broke out of this nice bull flag. Shiba ran all the way to about 1.5, just shy of our target of 1.7. And to be honest, I did not expect Shiba to pop all the way to the target bull flag. Normally, it takes a couple days to reach the target price. So after a nice run up, Shiba retraced. Today, it is down. Right now, it is down about 2%. So the question we have is it? Or will Shiba continue this uptrend and potentially reach the target price and even run higher? So let's take a look at some other indicators. First, the moving averages. The 10 days when Shiba was trading down, as you can see here, the 10-day lagged behind the 50-day and the 200 days. As the price rebounded, the 10-day now crossed over the 50 days and then the 200 days. Now it is leading both the 200 days and the 50 days. And the price is riding or trading above the 10 days moving average. So that is definitely a bullish sign. If Shiba can continue to stabilize and trend higher, then we would have the 50 days cross over the 200 days. Now that would be another bullish sign. Another indicator that I look at is I tend to see when the price move up, does that break over or cross over a prior downward trend line. So we look at this downward trend line by drawing this line from this high point to this high point. The price was trading below this downward trend line. And finally, right at this point, which is around the third week in January of this year, the price was able to cross over. And now it is trading outside of this downward trend line, an indication that there's a good probability that this downtrend is over, and now we're seeing this beginning of an uptrend. When we look at Bollinger Band, you see the band contracted, it just started to expand. So right now, Shiba is just in the beginning of this uptrend. And the stochastic oscillator, the blue line is above the 80%. So it's kind of like near the overbought. And when you have an overbought, that's when you have this retrace and consolidate, which is allow it to get out of this overbought zone. I mean, very much similar to before. When you see it pop and then retrace and consolidate and form this really nice bull flag, that allows the signal line, which is indicating an overbought, to drop. So basically, after a major pop-up in price, we tend to have a retracement, consolidations to allow Shiba to build enough momentum and get ready for the next run up in price. So all of these indicators are pointing to the uptrend would continue. This is what I think. Shiba would consolidate and then run up to my target 1.7. And if we look at 1.7, we would have the top of a channel that Shiba has been oscillating since May of last year, and Shiba is due to break out of this channel. And if we look at this channel, it resembles a double bottom. Here you have the first bottom, and then it ran to the top, and then it retraced, found support right at this here, which is the second bottom. And now it's reverse direction. All of these indicators are pointing to the bullish trend would continue. The Bollinger Band just expanded. So Shiba would run up to 1.7. I do expect some retracement, and most likely it's going to reverse direction. At this point, it should break out of this. And the target for this double bottom would be roughly, let's see here, that would take us to about 2.8. And I think with the momentum, it should reach 3 or should be like 0.00003. And I think that could happen within the next 4 to 6 weeks or even earlier. So there's no doubt in my mind that Shiba is still looking very good. But in the short term, within the next few days, there is a good probability that we could see Shiba retrace and retest this 1.3 before it bounces up and stage the next run again. So let's take a look at this chart here. It's a 5-minute chart. Shiba ran up, consolidate, set up this bull flag, broke out, ran all the way to 1.6, and then retraced. Dropped down to about 1.4. And if we draw the top of this bull flag, it seemed that Shiba temporarily found support right at this area, which is the top of this flag. Bull momentum tried to run up again, but got rejected. And now this set up this downward trend line. And every time when it run up, hit the downward trend line, it got pushed down. And at this point, the price broke down, dropped all the way down to 1.4, found support, bounce up. And right now, what we're seeing here is definitely a struggle between the bull and the bear. The bull trying to hold support right at this line. That's what you're seeing here. There's a lot of up and down, up and down. The bear is trying to push it down. But most likely, in the short term, because of the fact that we are seeing this higher low, and then now we're seeing the lower low, most likely in the short term, within the next 12, 24 hours, if the seller can manage to win, then we could potentially see Shiba retrace all the way down to the top of the prior bull flag before it could find support, rebounds, and at this time, it will be able to cross over this downward trend line and continue as part of the breakout of the original bull flag. So in the short term, the next 24, 48 hours, we could potentially see the retracement all the way down to 1.3, but I expect it to reverse direction. That's it. Give me a like if you appreciate this content, and if you like this sort of boring videos, make sure to click that subscribe button and turn on notifications.